Welcome to Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered, the series where we explore how ancient beliefs clash with modern ideas. Tonight, we're looking at a huge shift in how we see heaven. It's gone from a place that demanded we change to one that just validates who we already are. In ancient times, heaven wasn't exactly comforting. The idea of standing before God was terrifying. The prophet Isaiah didn't cheer when he saw heaven. He panicked. Ezekiel collapsed in awe. John of Patmos fell down as if he were dead. Heaven wasn't a cozy continuation of life on earth, rather a reality that exposed every single flaw. To get in, you had to be transformed. Contrast that with today. For many, heaven is all about emotional comfort, seeing loved ones, keeping our personalities, just with more happiness. It's a place of restoration, without the tough work of refinement. While this sounds nicer, ancient theology would say it's missing the point. The scriptures always showed heaven not as an affirmation of who we are, but as a call to align with something much greater. Nothing unclean shall enter it, we're told. The fire often mentioned isn't just about punishment, it's about purification, burning away everything that can't handle pure truth. But we tend to skip over that part because it messes with our comforting narrative. Let's be honest, a heaven that demands you change can feel like a threat to your very identity. So, over time, the concept got soft. Judgment was downplayed. The need for a deep, personal transformation was either ignored or put off. But the old texts are clear. Heaven isn't safe, it's holy. And that holiness isn't comforting until it has finished its redemptive work. This is why early believers didn't just want to escape to heaven. They approached it with a healthy dose of fear. They prepared themselves through repentance, discipline, and humility. Heaven wasn't an entitlement, it was aupe. Today, there's often a sense of presumption about heaven. We think we're good to go, so we delay making any real changes. Salvation became a one-time ticket, not an ongoing journey of growth. But the Bible never presented heaven as the default setting for anyone. It's the end of a transformative journey that starts right now. Heaven doesn't make you holy, it welcomes those who are already in the process of becoming holy. This distinction is crucial. A comfy view of heaven doesn't ask for any sacrifices today, but a heaven that demands change completely reshapes how you live your life right now. For ancient believers, heaven was a non-negotiable reality that influenced everything. For many modern believers, it's treated more casually, almost taken for granted. When heaven stops demanding change from us, the urgency of faith fades. Repentance becomes a symbolic gesture, not a real change of heart. Spiritual disciplines become friendly suggestions, and the pursuit of holiness feels like an abstract idea instead of a daily goal. Ancient theology insists that heaven's power works backward, changing our present. The prayer, "Your kingdom come," isn't a passive wish. It's an invasive request to bring heaven's reality down to earth. But modern thought often flips this, letting our earthly desires shape our image of heaven. Heaven becomes a projection of what we want, not a revelation of the divine truth. A heaven we design ourselves has no power to truly change us. It can only offer shallow reassurance. And that's not real salvation. Salvation is, at its core, a process of being remade. So here's a truth that might be unsettling. A heaven that asks nothing of you now will offer nothing of value to you later. A heaven that just confirms who you are can't actually redeem you. Ancient believers understood this tension. Modern faith often tries to avoid it, but heaven was never meant to be just a comfort blanket. It was meant to be a place of total renewal. As we wrap up, I leave you with a question ancient theology would ask us today. If heaven required you to be completely transformed, would you still want it? Thanks for joining us on Dark Truths, Religion Uncovered. Share your thoughts in the comments. Is heaven a comforting idea for you, or a holiness you're actively preparing for? Don't forget to subscribe for more.